Actually, somebody I'm mentoring, she's on her way here, so she called. All right, so we left off at two protect. No, we're not at two. We're probably at number three, right? But this is very important. This is in my top three, and this is protect your reproductive health at all costs, at every single cost. I don't care how nice he is. I don't care how fine he is. I don't care how big his member is. You protect your reproductive health at all costs. I don't care if he's eating it. I don't I don't care if he's just like every kind of sexual dream you could absolutely imagine. You make sure that you're using condoms. Make sure that you use. Listen, there was a time where I was even married and I was using condoms. You know why? Because my pH balance kept getting thrown off after I had the second baby. I didn't so much have that problem with the first one. With the second baby, I did. You understand? Even though I was perfectly healthy, I was fine. I didn't have any like issues or anything, right? Like there wasn't like infidelity or anything like that going on in my marriage that I knew about. All right. But my pH balance kept getting thrown off. So it was like, okay, for me to like not worry about it and for everything to be intact the way it was intact the last time I had my cycle, this is what we're going to have to do. And you know what? That didn't stop our sex life from being exciting. It was quite exciting. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Okay? So, protect your reproductive health at all costs, right? The other one that I want to mention, because I don't know what number, it's probably going to be about 5 points, is definitely save your money. Save your money. Save your money. I think I probably I connected it where I talked about like your career and the things that you want to do before you settle down. Here's something else that's really important. Travel. Travel as much as you possibly can. Make sure you have a passport. If you do not have a passport, get one. It's going to cost you somewhere about $100 and something, $20 or so between the photo, getting the passport registered and all that other kind of stuff. Get yourself a passport. I'm going to try to wrap this up. The next one is no sucking on penis. Lord. Yeah, I'm not holding anything back. Okay. So, I have to be avid, right? Because Spirit told me that I needed to talk my story plain. Listen, fellatio can be quite exciting and can be beneficial to both partners at a time where it is appropriate. But you see, while you're over there still trying to figure out what your dating situation is, you're in your 20s and stuff like that, what are you sucking on penis for, my love? Huh? For what? For what? On something that's being stuck in other places. I don't care how he swear to whoever. Keep your mouth off of that. There's plenty of time for that. If you find yourself in a place where, okay, I'm discovering, I'm understanding what I like sexually, and I get pleasure. You get pleasure from it. You get pleasure from your mouth, right? That's why kissing is so sensual. Here's a little sidestep. Don't have sex with somebody who's not kissing you on your mouth. You're asking me where that came from? It's coming from somewhere. Trust me. I remember I had to have a conversation with a young woman, and I was quite young myself, and I was just blown away. But whatever. If he is not going to kiss you on your mouth, and you like him, there is nothing else. Thank you. There's other things to suck on. Suck on his finger, right? Like me, I love men that have nice hands. Don't ask me why. But I do. I like strong hands. A man that looks like he knows how to use like a hammer or a cutlass, or he can build stuff. We love that. We like handy ass men. Blue collar men, they are so attractive. Now, if you're looking for a hypergamous kind of relationship, they're few and far in between. It might be hard, or it might be dangerous to have that kind of relationship with a blue collar man. But don't quote me on that one. I'm not here to teach you about hypergamy. There's other people for that, like Michaela Pink, and there's other women that could teach you about that, right? But yeah, protect your reproductive health at all costs. No sucking on penis, okay? Leave the sucking on penis for later on in life, okay? Leave that for when you get a little bit older. Leave that for when you are solid in your 30s, honey. and you are dating for a purpose, or you're in your late 20s and you and him are engaged, honey, like this is a relationship that's going somewhere, okay? Or you're a young woman and you understand how you're going to handle your sex life, right? But I wouldn't do that, right? Like herpes, inspect it. Side note, sidebar, inspect their mouth, make sure they don't have any daggone cold sores and herpes and stuff like that before you go kiss, or letting them kiss you. I remember one time I was dating a man and he kissed me without my permission. That's a video for another time. I won't talk about it in this one. I want to stay on course because I have to go in and take care of her. Plenty of times to start to sharpen your skills with a fellatio, but not on starter boyfriends. Hell no. It's not a deal breaker. Be easy, okay? Because more than likely, if he's young, he's dating other people. He is seeing, he is entertaining, he is texting, he is talking, he is with the lady at work, he is with somebody else. Absolutely, there's that kind of relationship going on, even if it's not, intimate. Trust. But the next one in line is already lined up. All right. Yeah, and if you feel like you may not be able to control yourself with the sucking on things, Auntie is looking at you, and I don't mind that. I mean, be called Auntie. Who cares? Suck on his finger. Whatever. I did talk about traveling. That's important. Discover your passions. We talked about that. Meet as many people as possible. Make friends. Don't kiss. Okay, here is the last and very, very important, is have grown woman friends. Grown woman friends, no, that's not the last one. Grown woman friends, they don't make it to being grown by being totally stupid. And they have learned some hard lessons, and they can tell you about the hard lessons they have learned. It's good to have grown women friends. You get to hear about what they regret, what they didn't regret. Try to carve a way for yourself so you're not having those kind of regrets. Okay. And listen when you hear them talk about what they wish they did different for their children. Pay attention to that. The last thing I'm going to talk about is cooking. Now, I know we're in this microwave society where men can marry 6 women on his smartphone. I get it. I need you to know how to cook. If you're a meat eater, sis, I need you to know how to roast a chicken. I need you to get familiar. You don't have to go making seasoning from scratch like a good village girl, huh? But you can go and buy seasoning, put together, like use things. Right? Like experiment. That's the word I'm looking for. Experiment. Learn how to bake a chicken. Learn how to rub seasoning. Learn how to clean meat. Clean it properly. To rinse it properly. Dry it. Season it. Let it soak. Put it to bake. You know how to use your oven. If you don't know how to use things on top of the stovetop, know how to fry an egg. Learn how to make some sandwiches. Learn how to make rice. Or couscous. Or quinoa. Or grits, if that's part of your vernacular, right? I know African American people love grits. They love grits. It doesn't sit well in my system. If you're dating an African man, learn how to make some fufu, Learn how to make simple gari, abba. Learn how to, make it so after you drain and you can eat the soup with it. Listen, learn how to make things, okay? Because once you learn how to cook, it doesn't matter what culture your man comes from. You are going to understand and comprehend when you go and watch a video to learn something, to make something native for him. You understand? Like nothing is out of your league. Yeah, those are some great points. And I hope that this is okay for you guys. I'm like a little traumatic, right? I'm a little traumatized because I am like publicizing. I'm like totally publicizing like lewd content. But that's okay. It's not for children. It's not for small children. If you need mentoring or coaching, you can reach me. My information is in the bio. All right. Have a blessed one. Take care. Bye-bye. This is Shamrandi from Life Design Topics.